Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Usagi Yojimbo, issue number 2 from IDW. This is the Bunraku storyline, part 2 of 3 of the Bunraku storyline. Let's get started on this. We got Stan Sakai doing the writing, the art, and the letters. And Tom Luth comes along and he's like, yeah, I'm going to do a couple colors to this also. So, we just start off real basic with Usagi hanging out with Sasuke, and they're figuring out what's going on. In the background, basically, we see this old samurai having a drink and then going out to take care of a task that he's being paid for. He's ruminating over having been an awesome sword master when he was younger, but now he's just like basically a letter courier or a bodyguard. But you know, Japan is changing. This was actually a part of Japanese history, and Sakai is really good with keeping to that theme. This samurai winds up getting attacked by all these little demonic puppet toys, which brings Usagi and Sasuke back to what Takagi was doing in the Bunraku, the puppet theater. Turns out that he's sending out his little demonic children type puppets to slice up a bunch of people, and then he walks over and he absorbs their life force. At one point, Takagi, who's blind, he's able to see again. It kind of just pops out of nowhere while the Bunraku is going on. It's slow paced. Usagi Yojimbo is usually slow paced, but I haven't read anything new from Sakai in a while. So this is the slow pace is perfectly fine for me. I get it. Very short story, just kind of, put together in 3 issues, and it's still going to feel slow. But the interesting thing here is that Sasuke is taking the lead on everything here. He's like, it's his idea to go after this guy. It's his idea to figure out what's going on. It's his idea to not bother with the police. It's his idea to go into the Bunraku theater. He's the one who recognizes that all of the staff are wooden. They're lifeless. They're puppets. It's him who runs along and finds the victims. And Usagi is just really providing exposition all throughout. It's weird. I'm wondering, should they just change that? Like, does Stan just want to do a Sasuke comic book instead of a Usagi comic book? It's a little off for me. But either way, I still enjoy this. I'm wondering if we're going to wind up seeing Sasuke getting killed in this one. I doubt it. Sincerely doubt it. But I don't know, man. I'm hoping that by the next arc that we see a lot more of Usagi taking the lead. He's too old to constantly be in the background like this. I feel like the book should have progressed with his character a little bit more by now. But whatever. Maybe it's just because this is the first time a lot of people are seeing Usagi. Like, if this is the first time you're seeing Usagi Yojimbo, everything is brand new to you again, or brand new to you to begin with. Usagi can be that young, I wouldn't say ignorant, but ignorant of the evils of the world, ignorant of the demonic magic that can exist in the world. Meanwhile, Sasuke is pretty much guiding him along the way, teaching him, and eventually Usagi will venture off on his own. It kind of feels like a weird return to form for me, because I have read a fair share of Usagi in the past. So anyway, I'm actually curious, if you're an old school fan of Usagi Yojimbo, how do you feel about the way that he's taking second fiddle to this? He's second string, whatever. And if you're new, I'm pretty sure you're okay with it. But either way, just give me a heads up below. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.